Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike. We come to you every day, nearly at 11 o'clock every day, with the latest news from around the crypto world. Today, we'll be taking a look at the news about Vitalik. Has he been selling off his crypto? After that, we're going to look at some news from Coinbase, Thailand, Africa, games appearing on Steam that shouldn't be there, K-pop, and again, I'm over 30 years of age, I have no idea who they are, but I'm sure they're very important to people out there. And then we're going to finish with the quiz. The quiz normally starts in about 45 minutes time. The quiz this week is all-time highs. I'm just going to ask you a series of questions about various cryptocurrencies and their all-time highs. All you need to do is answer. Now, before we begin, I just want to have a quick run through of our socials first. As you can see, we stream on Binance every day. We have been streaming on Binance every day now since, I believe, the end of May. So we are now coming up to 3 consecutive months of streaming on Binance. It has flown. And I'd just like to thank, I think we're nearly at 43,500 followers, which is an incredible number considering when we started. So everybody who's watching, everybody who's given us a follow, a big thank you. For those of you that don't know, we also do giveaways, and we haven't done a giveaway now since, I don't know if we did one last, I think we did one last Thursday. We haven't done a giveaway for a few days, so we will be arranging a new giveaway, probably for Thursday, potentially sometime over the weekend. We haven't arranged it yet. We are busy building this. So for those of you that are new here, I'm going to show you what we are up to. We are creating a crypto club, which will be free to join for the first 1,000 people. Won't cost you anything. The crypto club, the reason we're doing this is very simple. We want to give back a percentage of what we make from crypto in terms of streaming and donations and things like that. We want to give away a percentage of that to people who are watching us, and to do that we go through this, which my machine has decided to not work right now, which is always ideal. However, you get the idea. It's a VIP crypto club. Good morning, Zineb. You guys are really cool, but I want $10. I'd love $10 as well, Zinab. So you send me $20, I will send you $10 back. How about that? Hello, Farhad. Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Adil. Nice to see you, sir. Still don't know how to pronounce your name. BNB Bill, I think we agreed on for your name. Binance user F4, good morning. Good morning, Pablo. Nice to see you all here. Good morning, Don. Remember, this is a two-way stream. If you have questions, if there's anything you want to talk about, just drop a comment in chat and we take a look at it. My machine is playing up. Access to the members club at 200, so we can launch it and test it. Last night we were at 197 members. So what I'm going to do at the end of the show is I'm going to drop some links. I'm going to do it now. We've got a lot of things to get through. So don't forget, all the links for everything are under all of our streams as well. So check them out. But we are going to go straight into the news, and this is our headline if you are watching somewhere else, and that is that Vitalik apparently has been selling off all of his crypto. Well, if you believe that $1 million is all of his crypto, then he is. So again, I think this is, before we get into it, I think a lot of these articles you have to take with a pinch of salt. We've had a lot about Binance in particular. We've had a lot of FUD about Bitcoin, ETFs, just generally course was Coinbase, worth over $1 million, and it could be potentially sold on the open market. It's 600 ETH. It's not 60,000 or 600,000 ETH. It's 600 ETH. Do these people not realise what volume of ETH is sold on a daily basis? Because it's certainly a lot more than $1 million, where it could potentially be sold on the open market. What kind of headline is that? This person needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror. Buterin paid less than 50 cents in fees to complete the transaction. Again, irrelevant. In March, Buterin moved 200 ETH to a wallet of unknown origin. ETH Trove was subsequently moved to the exchange Kraken, where it could potentially be sold on the open market. Oh my word. So, we've got Vitalik spending a massive 800 ETH. Wow, that really is going to shake the core of the crypto world to its knees. PeckShield also detected activity from Buterin's wallet after the founder sent 500 ETH to stablecoin-focused centralized finance protocol Reflexer. So he used it as collateral to accumulate stablecoins to the tune of about $425,000. The Ethereum co-creator has a history of getting rid of massive amounts of tokens, often gifted to his address by smaller projects. For those of you that don't remember, there was a meme coin that was set up. I don't know if it was Shiba Inu. It might have been Shiba Inu. Sent him something like 1 trillion. Something like that anyway. Shiba Inu, which he then donated to a charity some months later. So, you know, don't forget, I would argue that Vitalik probably has 100, 300, 500,000 ETH. So selling a few ETH, he's buying a house, he's paying his bills, maybe he has personal staff, who knows? They are small, tiny fractions of his wealth. Even on a bad day, the crypto markets turn over 15 to 20 billion in volume. On a very high day, it's 75 to 150 billion. So $1 million worth of ETH being sold on the open market is not going to make the slightest difference. What this article is doing, however, is making FUD of it, which is unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. If he wants to sell his ETH, let him sell his ETH. There have been other examples. I think Charlie Lee, it was, Litecoin founder, I think he sold every single Litecoin he had and then claimed he did it to make himself agnostic towards the project. If you go way back into the history of time, the Ethereum Foundation sold most if not all of their ETH at the top of the last, not the top of the last, the top of the previous bull cycle. So they made a fortune out of it. People will sell their assets when they either need the money or they think the time is right. This is not FUD. What is FUD, and what is more FUD than this, is Vitalik coming out and saying that he doesn't stake his ETH because he doesn't think it's secure enough. That is more FUD than him selling a few hundred ETH here or there. Absolutely ridiculous. So a good morning to those of you in chat. Toybox, good morning. Hello, New, good morning. Peaky Blinder, you'll never walk alone, indeed. Good morning, Andy. Good morning to everybody. I think Peaky Blinder drops little tiny Easter eggs into chat to see if it's really me or whether this is a pre-recording. Thank you, bro. Seriously, yes, please hit the like button. Also, please follow us on our socials that are going across the screen. We have a Telegram group. We have a Telegram group where the ban hammer is swung from side to side on a weekly basis. If you join our Telegram group, please be respectful of other people in there. Don't join and ask for money or you will be banned. Join it because that's where we give away all of our... we do some technical analysis on there. There is a huge airdrops section where you can get airdrops. We have the giveaways section where we do our own giveaways. And then, of course, we have the chat room. So make sure to join our Telegram group and make sure to join the VIP Crypto Club. A big welcome to Fake Tech, who is watching over on YouTube. So Vitalik is perfectly within his rights to sell whatever he wants. It does not mean a thing to me. Which I believe was a very famous line from a song called Vienna by Ultravox. So let's move on now to look at, I mean, these websites and their advertising are just getting beyond a joke. So we spoke yesterday about how most of the major, just give me a second to put my phone on balance. We spoke yesterday about how Coinbase were going to be used as the custodian of the various ETFs, the Bitcoin ETFs that are being launched in America. The BlackRock, the ARK Invest, Grayscale ETFs are all going to use Coinbase to store their Bitcoin. Now, we also spoke about the fact that Coinbase would be currently being sued for selling securities, even though they're not securities, it's a secondary market. Now we find that Coinbase is moving sideways into USDC. So Coinbase is bringing issuance and governance of the DC stablecoin in-house. There is the beautiful Brian Armstrong of Coinbase, and maybe the not so beautiful Jeremy Allaire on the left. If I had a choice of who had the nicest head, I'd have to say Brian Armstrong. I mean, I think that thing probably glows in the dark. And for those of you that like conspiracy theories, if there was one of these two gentlemen that might possibly be a lizard, I know where my money is. Coinbase is acquiring a minority stake in Circle Internet Financial. 6 new blockchains will integrate with USDC, taking the total to 15. Though not identified, Polkadot, Near, Optimism and Cosmos are the chains Circle has said it's planned to add in 2023. Don't forget, if you don't have stablecoins on your chain, you greatly reduce the amount of liquidity available on your platform. Why does that matter? If you take Cardano, for example, if you are on Cardano and you think that the market is due a correction, or you're expecting the Fed to turn hawkish, whatever it might be, and you think that will affect the price of ADA, for example, you currently, or up until recently, didn't have the option to swap your ADA for a Cardano native stablecoin. You do now, yes I know, but at the time, a year ago, you didn't. Same thing could be said of, for example, Solana. Solana now has USDC, as does Cardano, has its own stablecoin. And what it does is it allows whales to move money into that chain, knowing that they can switch it to a stablecoin very quickly without having to send it back to a centralized exchange. And as we've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks, if you are swapping coins from one chain to another, That's the most vulnerable time on a transaction. When you do the swap, those contracts can be what's the word? Affected, altered, compromised. And having USDC on Optimism, having USDC on Cosmos, it gives those chains more liquidity than they've got now, because you have to store your currency, your assets, you have to store them in the native token, whether it be OP, whether it be ADA, whether it be SOL, and that's not great for everybody that wants to trade across the different chains. So adding USDC to 15 chains brings all of the liquidity of USDC to all of those chains. So it's great for the up and coming chains as well. So as part of the move, Circle will bring issuance and governance of USDC fully in-house. Coinbase and Circle in a blog post and interviews with CoinDesk didn't disclose how big a stake Coinbase got. Coinbase did not give Circle cash for the stake, according to a person familiar with the matter. Already read that bit. There have been recent tectonic shifts in the world of dollar-pegged stablecoins. Most recently, PayPal took a step to shake up the dominance of Tether and USDC by introducing EYUSD, which we're not going to go into. We've covered that before. From Coinbase's perspective, the future of USDC stretches far beyond crypto trading into areas like foreign exchange, transfer of funds. We know all about this. There are people who are saying that USDC could become the American digital CBDC. That's what people have said in the past. I don't know how true that is. I don't know whether that's going to happen or not. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a good move. It brings the big players closer together. And what we want is adoption. To get adoption, we need the chains to be easy to use. We need better UI. We need better liquidity. You buy $1,000 of ADA, want to go into the app and swap it for $1,000 of USDC. And then you want to be able to send that straight to Coinbase and straight to your bank account. You want that ease of use. What you don't want to have to do is go to ADA, transfer the ADA somewhere else, or try and push it through a wormhole or anything complicated. They just want to do something easy. The same way you pick up your mobile phone and go to Instagram. You don't need to know that you're using the internet or 3G or 4G. You don't care. You just want to use Instagram. With these people, they just want to buy their ADA and sell their ADA, bring it back to their bank account, and they want that to be done as easy as possible. So in the future, expect the Coinbase wallet to have the on and off ramps that you currently get through Coinbase. Expect everything to be done through your mobile phone, and expect everything to be a lot easier than it is today. I seem to have already jumped ahead on the menu to the Thai fines, so that is good. Now, one thing I haven't done yet is drop a box for those people watching. So I am going to do that now, or I carry on. The box, my chat working, or do I have to refresh my chat? I have to refresh my chat. I need to chase up with Binance and find out when they're going to fix this app. Back in. Look. There we are. Okay, now I will drop a box. I think we've had likes. I hope we've had likes. Go. Done. There we go. Hello, Binance Angel. Welcome to chat. Are you go to? Go to where? Hope you are refreshed this morning, Mike. Andy, I can see your message, yes. Am I refreshed? A little bit better than I was yesterday. I think we stream from different places. We stream from home and we stream from the office. When we stream from the office, it's normally an 8 a.m. start, and then we're normally home at about 3 p.m. and it's hot, and we're carrying our equipment around, and it's just one of those days. When we stream from home, have nicer coffee. It's not cooler, however, but it's a more relaxed environment. So today, I am relaxed. And I had a nap yesterday as well. Don't forget, I am an old man. I am as old as Yoda. So I need my naps as the best as anybody can. So what we're going to do is move on. We've still got plenty of time. I think we've got plenty of time. And what I might do after this is I'm going to have a quick look at the markets. We've done lots of TA. If you were with us on Monday, we looked at the TA of XRP, and we also looked at the news around XRP, and we explained why it didn't get any higher. We did all of that. Now, we're not going to do that every day because that requires a lot of work. So on Thursday, when we stream next on Thursday, we will do the TA of something like Cardano. We'll take a look at Cardano, see where we think Cardano can go. We will have a look at some price predictions for Cardano. We'll do all of that on Thursday, but today and tomorrow, stuck with me doing the normal daily news stream. So Thailand threatens Facebook over crypto scams and other fraudulent ads. That he would seek, the digital minister said he would seek a court order to shut Facebook in the country unless it takes action on the alleged scams. Now, I am all for this. I have seen on different platforms over the last 12 months, I have seen fake Elon Musk adverts. I have seen fake adverts on Facebook. In fact, what we have done is, if I can load this properly. Right, where are we? Our channel. What we have done is, whenever we have found a real scam project, one that appears to have got a lot of users, we do two things. Number one, we make a video about it. As you can see, this one's had 13,000 views. So hopefully that means we have helped 13,000 people. We also then contact the trading watchdog or the financial services in that country. They tend to be based in the UK and they claim to be financially regulated or whatever it might be. So we contact them, we give them our information, we give them the information of the scam, and then hopefully the scam gets shut down. So that's what we tend to do. So I am completely on the side of the Thai digital minister here. On August the 21st, the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society, nice name, stated over 200,000 people had been duped by Facebook ads that touted crypto scams, investing in fake businesses and faked government agencies such as Securities and Exchange Commission. The tactics include crypto investment and trading scams. Some ads also allegedly used images of celebrities and well-known financial figures, along with promises of 30% daily returns. The ministry is currently gathering evidence of the scam ads, which said numbered over 5,500. Now, personally, this is in the hands of Facebook. They do not care if the adverts are scams. They only care in their revenue. And don't believe me, why has this been going on now for almost 2 years on Facebook? If they really wanted to stop it, they would. They could quite easily employ a team of 5 or 10 people to check all the crypto adverts. They don't. So this lies at the door of Facebook. Don't forget, Facebook is trying to launch a competitor which is its own meta product. So it's in its best interest to make crypto look bad and scammy. So when they launch their own metaverse, they can turn around and say, don't trust this scam-ridden cryptoverse over here. Come and join our meta where we look after you and we make you feel safe. So what I would say, and I say this all the time, I must be like a stuck record for regulars. If somebody tells you that they can make you 5 or 10% a day, or 20 or 50% a month, or anything like that, they are not telling you the truth. If they send you to a website where you can deposit funds and it will pay out daily, or it uses advanced AI algorithms or anything like that, do not believe them. Do not believe them. This uses the term AI. Go down here to find more of them. I believe we can go down here to find more of them. So we haven't just covered one, they are everywhere. Where are we? Globix was another one, that was a scam. Quantio was also a scam. Crypto AI, nope, that one wasn't a scam, that was me looking at, here we go. Carnelian 12 paid you 12% daily. It was a scam. All of these are scams. Don't believe anything anybody tells you online that says you can make massive returns, because they are lying. There is no nicer way of saying it. If you are new to crypto, keep your money on a crypto exchange, but keep it on a big crypto exchange. So Binance or Coinbase or crypto.com. Keep your money there if you are a beginner. If you are a advanced user, technically competent, know what you're doing, go and get yourself a ledger and keep your money on a cold storage wallet. It's like a dongle, it plugs into your computer, you put your crypto onto it, you take it out, you keep it somewhere safe. They're your two options. You don't go to crypto50%.com and give them all of your Bitcoin or Ethereum because they've told you they'll double it in 6 months' time, because you're never going to see it again. So it could be your sister, your best friend from school, somebody that you work with. All of these people will tell you about something that sounds too good to be true. And they'll even say to you, I know it sounds too good to be true. They are not necessarily trying to defraud you. They've been duped as well. So just steer clear of everything. Stick to an exchange. Stick to your cold storage wallet. Don't fall for any of these scams. All that's going to happen is you're going to lose your money. And Facebook should be sued in every country where these adverts are shown. And that's the long and short of it. They should be sued because they are not taking due care over what they are showing the citizens of Thailand. Now let's move on to Africa. And this is to do with the startups in Africa. We've covered this before. Nigeria is kind of the African heartbeat of crypto. The majority of crypto that's gone in that we've read so far has been in Nigeria. So we'll go through this and see what it says. Okay. No monitoring, no form of control. Exactly, Andy. Exactly. I am trying to reveal the scammers as best I can. There's more scammers than me, though. That's the problem. What I would say is Cube 2020. I'm not going to give you $1,000 worth of BNB. I don't know what you've been drinking. The other people down here, I'm very sorry about your father, but this isn't the place to be mentioning it. You need to go and seek advice elsewhere. This is a crypto stream where I'm giving out crypto news. It isn't somebody's family member, it's a cat or it's a dog that needs an operation. When I have the ability to ban these people, I will, but unfortunately for now, we just have to put up with them. The same with people that drop affiliate links in. So, thank you Binance OR86 and good morning. I did. I know there are so many scam links in chat. Ridiculous. Right, what I will do... King 007 trading, I'm very happy for you, but please don't do it on my stream. It's not the time or the place to do stuff like that. Right, let me now drop... I'm going to drop another box. And what you can do, King, is you take the SHIB from me that you're about to win, and you can put that towards your charity. I cannot say fairer than that. Okay. And this one goes out to all the people whose pets need an operation. Let me just drop the box. Thank you, Avi. It always starts with, I love your channel, and then the next comment is always, can you send me 10 USDT? It always starts like that. I love you, give me $10. Doesn't work that way. It's like an Indian giver. Right, let's drop a box. Okay, 1 second. And this is for all those cats out there that have needed operations in the last week. There seems to be hundreds of cats that need operations in the last week. I find it very coincidental. So there is a box. All you have to say in chat is we love cats and you will win. There we go. In fact, Wabbit Lynn needs to go and hide because Wabbit Lynn sounds like a rabbit, and we know what cats and dogs do to wabbits. So if you love cats, make sure you drop that comment in chat and let everybody know whose cat needs an operation. Let everybody know that you are thinking about their cats. Now then, let's move on to look at Africa. Once I figure out... There we go. So what have we got? 11:31. Loads of time. So African fin startup scene is thriving, but crypto in decline. The African fintech startup ecosystem saw 2.7 billion in investment in the last 2 years. Very, very decent. Every 2 years since June 2017, Disrupt Africa has released the Finnovating for Africa publication, which tracks the extraordinary development of the fintech ecosystem across Africa. The fintech ecosystem is the most populated vertical within Africa's wider tech ecosystem, having maintained its steady growth over the last 2 years. Very nice. There are 678 startups in Africa. This growth is taking place across the continent, with all major markets bar South Africa hosting an increase in the number of active ventures. Egypt and Nigeria are growing especially fast. Excellent. Not only are African fintech startups more likely to raise funding than their peers, they are also more likely to be acquired. Yeah, this is the problem. Somebody in Africa creates a startup, gets it up and running, gets it off the ground, then it's more than likely that somebody's going to come in externally and buy them out. And that should have... There needs to be some safeguard against that happening, because, you know, it's not theft, but I would say that if you're going to have a thriving ecosystem in a continent, you need to let it nourish and nurture itself on its own. You can't wait for a continent to have a good idea and then come in and steal it, which is pretty much what they're doing, because they'll move it, they'll keep an office in Nigeria, for example, and then they'll move the headquarters to Paris or London or Berlin, and then that'll be the end of them. So you've got to have some kind of safeguard, government level safeguard, to keep that IP within Africa. Don't need to talk about them. Right, let's read that section. So 30% of payment startups are based in Nigeria. South Africa has 17.6%, Kenya 13.6%, and Egypt 13%. This is unsurprising given the volume of ventures in those markets, but generally speaking, the more advanced an ecosystem, the smaller percentage of its startups are active in this sector. What I would say about this is that Africa has not been allowed to develop for various reasons, which I'm not going to get into, but strangling the banking system is a great way of controlling innovation and growth. If you can't bank anywhere, then you cannot get a loan, you can't expand your business, you can't merge, you can't buy equipment, and it's like keeping a industry and a nation from growing, because certain areas don't want other nations to grow. It's just it's too much competition for them. If they strangle the payment system, it makes it nearly impossible for anybody to start a business. Along comes crypto, where you can trade with people in Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP, and all you need is a mobile phone. And then suddenly it's nearly impossible to stop them from developing. If your electricity provider and your water provider and your taxes could all be paid in crypto, then you can remove the entire African economy off the banking system. And that's a terrifying thought for the banks in Africa and for people further afield who might not want that to happen. So crypto, I say this a lot as well, crypto will benefit you more or less depending on where you are in the world. And if you're in Africa, I think it's going to benefit you the most. I think if you live in somewhere like Sweden or Denmark, it will benefit you the least. So Africa needs to benefit from this because they've been given they've been given a disadvantage for the last 60, 80, 100 years. And I think crypto just takes those restrictions away. It doesn't surprise me that there are so many startups, but what needs to happen is there needs to be a level playing field, and you don't want Google or Apple or Facebook even to come into Nigeria and buy all the startups and take all the IP and move it back to America and then impose restrictions back on the countries where those ideas came from. That's a bit of a rant, apologise, but that's what I'm thinking of. I've actually missed one thing off the agenda, which is Steam. I don't know where the Steam one's gone, but we've got a Steam article before we get onto K-pop. I thought we were doing really well for time. For those of you that have been typing "We love cats," I think it would only be fair in a few minutes if we have the same kind of message that we give out to dogs as well. So we'll do that one in a minute. If you're new here, we're going to have a quiz at the end where we will be giving away crypto to everybody who is getting the questions right. So let's see, 7 minutes to get through 2 articles, one of which is to do with K-pop. I don't even know what K-pop means. Does it stand for Korean pop? Is that what it stands for? Kid pop? Maybe? Kangaroo pop? I have no idea. So, crypto and NFT games are still launching on Steam despite the ban. Steam banned blockchain games in 2021, but developers are finding various ways to work around or within the rules. Very naughty. Developers of games have found ways to launch on them. Now, again, I don't know why Steam did this in 2021. It's very short-sighted to ban blockchain-based games. But they must have had their own reasons. The use of crypto and NFTs in video games has remained a hot button. Controversial topic that divides game studios and players alike. Fortnite publisher Epic Games allows blockchain games to openly exist on its store, albeit with disclaimers. Google has opened up, and Apple is in court at the minute discussing NFT and discussing Epic Games, whatever it might be. So Steam and Apple's iOS have put restrictions in place that make it difficult for game developers to add NFTs. Very true. Champions Ascension and The Bournless are two games in development that have sold NFTs to fans and were recently added to Steam. But representatives for these games told Decrypt that their respective planned releases follow Steam's rules. The game won't be exchanging NFTs or cryptocurrencies on the platform. Be disabled, respecting the terms of service. If players want those elements, they will have to go to our website. Players that want to engage in trading can, but we will respect the transaction in our game and read it as a new player. The Bournless is a first-person multiplayer horror shooter game in development. This sounds exciting. Why haven't they got links onto these games? There we go. Click on that. We're not going to watch it. But this new approach to crypto and NFTs in Steam games echoes how players of Valve's own first-person shooter, Smash, Counter-Strike Global Offensive can trade cosmetic items via external blockchain-based marketplaces like D-Market. So all I'll say about this is that if you are given a set of rules by a platform, you should stick to them. It doesn't mean that they are necessarily good for the economy, good for the player base, but rules are rules. You have to abide by them. If Apple did the same thing, which they have done with with Epic Games, you just have to abide by them. There's nothing you can do until gaming changes and gamers understand that NFTs and blockchain isn't a bad thing. Then I don't think Steam will change its tact. And now we move on to whoever these are. K-pop. Zineb, thank you for telling me I'm really worth following, but I am still not going to give you $10. We love Wabbits. I love Wabbits. Never seen it. Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Need to get on that after this show. After this show, go to YouTube, type in Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit, and you will see it. Fodgado, welcome. Right, time to drop the next box, and then we'll get through whatever this thing's called. If Brogan was here now, he would tell me what this meant. So this goes out to all the people in the chat whose dogs have needed operations in the last 7 days. Go. Punk Mummy, will UK be able to earn again? The issue is really to do with licensing, and if Binance doesn't have the license, it can't offer the solution. I would imagine at some point in the future, with Rishi Sunak wanting to turn the UK into a crypto hub, I think you're going to see a lot more regulation, and with regulation comes licenses. So if Binance wants to offer a solution and there's no law in place, difficult to offer a solution. Look at Celsius. Before they went bust, they weren't allowed to offer their products in the UK. Look at Coinbase. They offer a very limited option. What you will tend to find is that there's also a distinction between on-chain staking and earn. On-chain staking is where you stake your ETH on Ethereum network via the Binance validator. That's different to Binance paying you a yield on your assets, and I'm sure it will all get sorted out. The UK are quite sensible. Unlike America, they're quite sensible. They'll come to a solution that Binance and everybody else will be able to follow. Now then, K-pop titans Blackpink launch Roblox metaverse experience. So, not only will you be able to watch Paris Hilton on Roblox, you will also be able to watch Blackpink as well. I mean, it becomes more and more appealing the more I hear about Roblox. So the Palace launches this week in Roblox and will evolve over the next year with the metaverse experiences for K-pop fans. South Korean pop titans are coming to Roblox. The band made history this year as the first K-pop group to headline Coachella. Well, there we go, I've heard of Coachella. And now the four-piece is heading to the metaverse via a dedicated Roblox fan hub. The experience will be a permanent addition to the virtual online game, giving fans, called Blinks apparently, which I think is a combination of black and pink blinks. Could have called them Pics, I suppose. An interactive space to celebrate Blackpink's music and come together to recreate their famed choreography. Why, this just makes my skin crawl. It will also be able to take photographs with the avatars of Jennie, Lisa, Jizzo and Rose and purchase a series of custom outfits and emotes for their own avatars. I mean, seriously? Has he fallen over? And if he has, what's he fallen over? I don't know what. That person seems to have turned themselves into a pencil. I mean, this isn't my cup of tea, as you could probably guess. So the Palace will be updated throughout the year ahead with a series of challenges that will reward players with Robux, in-game currency. The world is due to launch on August the 25th. I am counting the sleeps. And has been developed by British studio Carter. Any fan who visits the game world within the first 24 hours of release will receive a unique badge for their Roblox profile. This is heavy. Blackpink, meanwhile, won the first ever Best Metaverse Performance award at the 2022 VMAs for their collaboration with Battle Royale shooter PUBG Mobile. The group has also collaborated with South Korean metaverse platform Zapito, expanding into the NFT world. I'm not going to read any more of this. I mean, it just makes my skin crawl. I mean, it's a pink castle with pink love hearts and black. It's just really not my cup of tea. I'm sure there are people watching this that really would just want to head over to Roblox right now and delve straight in and then be upset that it hasn't launched yet. I mean, I wouldn't mind being a black and pink pencil. I wouldn't mind falling over in the metaverse. I don't know what any of that means. This person appears to have been sellotaped to the floor and I don't know why they're cheering. Who knows? Oh, that's in the person's hat. She's got a hammer. That's what it is. So it's a ban hammer. Very nice. Enough of that. Let's move on before it deteriorates any further than it already has. Great news. It's nice to see so many people loving dogs in the chat. We all love dogs too. And I hope that gives some comfort to the people in chat who have had seriously injured dogs over the last few days, and cats. I hope your dog gets better soon. And now we move on to the quiz, which I know you've all been waiting for. So how does the quiz work? I'm going to ask you a series of very simple questions. You have 60 seconds to answer them. And when you do, you will win crypto. Now just give me 2 minutes to set this up. I will be back in 2 minutes. Aloha! I am back with the quiz questions. Unfortunately, I needed to get some coffee. But I am here, so let's get cracking. Apologies for the delay. I also had to open the window because it's about 40 degrees in here. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Tariq. Now, the quiz today is the same as the quiz yesterday. If you were here yesterday and you can remember what the questions were, this is going to be easy. So I'm going to give you the name of a currency, and then you need to say whether it's true or false. So in the first question, Bitcoin all-time high was $96,000. Is that true or false? All you have to do is type true or false into chat and you will win. Was the Bitcoin all-time high in the last bull run $96,000? The answer, by the way, is never going to be BNB today. The answer is always going to be true or false. Let's see if that box appears. There we go. It is. It's getting. I'm not going to lie. It's getting cooler, but it's still not cool enough to enjoy Dream. Fake Tech, you are correct. Good morning, Web3. And we're timing out a little bit on the app, so I don't know exactly how many people have got that right. I have no idea. How many people got that right? Give me a second, my app is just not with it. I don't know, maybe 40 odd people, maybe more. Punk Mummy, well done. Anonymous Trader, Crypto Pro Gente, well done. Bossman, Chevon, Seriously, Tariq, congratulations everybody. Queen, Andy, Wario, where's the Wabbit gone? Don't tell me the Wabbit's left. The answer is false. The actual all-time high of Bitcoin in the last bull run was just under $69,000 was the price on the last bull run. The next question, again, these are all going to be true or false. That's because it's easier to do it this way sometimes and give you all a break from mistyping things. Remember, you have to type true or false in lowercase. The question is, the Ethereum all-time high was approximately $4,900. Is that true or false? The box should appear anytime now. Ethereum's all-time high was 4,900. Is that true or false? I can't see the box. I can't see the answers. I can't see anything in chat. It's all frozen again. Let me come back into the room. There we go. I can see now. The Ethereum all-time high, it's 4,900. True or false? Remember, to win you need to type true or false. You cannot type yes. Cannot type no. It's true or false. I am giving you the two answers in the question. True or false? The answer is, of course, true. It hit $4,889 or something like that. I'm getting all of my answers, by the way, from CoinMarketCap. I haven't made them up. They're not figments of my imagination. This all did happen. But seriously, well done, Stranger. Margarita, congratulations. Eagle Wings is back. Zineb, you won a small amount today, my friend, on that question. Irvin, Wilkany, congratulations. Andy and Frangiva, well done. 57 correct answers. Remember, you are a hero, are really worth following. Thank you, Zineb. But yet again, I am not sending you $10. Thank you very much for contacting me. Okay, next question. Again, they should all be easy to you if you know a lot about crypto. You're going to know most of these. Some of them are trickier than others. Next one is to do with Dogecoin. And if you were around at the time, you will remember that Doge hit its all-time high the day of Elon Musk appearing on Saturday Night Live. Now the question is the all-time high of Doge, is it $2? That's your question. Did Doge hit $2 as its all-time high? No, I haven't got the flu, but I can definitely feel my voice feels different today. Fake Tech has got them right so far on somewhere else. Lots of you are now getting this right. Maybe I just need to clear my throat. I'll also give you warning, when the weather changes from summer to autumn, I am sick every year. Same way I get sick every year in March. So sometime around September, I am more than likely going to disappear for about a week when I am recovering. So congratulations to all of you that got the right answer. The answer was, of course, false. Doge got nowhere near $2. It got to 74 cents. And I believe that was about the time of Saturday Night Live. And I bought Doge 34 cents. And I didn't quite sell it at 74 cents. I sold it at 69 cents because I thought that was going to be the Elon Musk type joke. So I nearly got the all-time high of Doge, but I was a little bit off. So I sold my Doge at 69 cents. And now we're down at what, 6, 7, 8, 9 cents. Tariq, congratulations. Maxman, Hooligan, Callumshire, Mona, congratulations. Australian BG, well done. Who else is here that I haven't read out so far today? Broby1 Branobi, you get name of the day. Broby1 Branobi, that's a cracking name. 61 of you got that right. Is Zeneb48, is he a new Binance AI chat bot that just comes into the chat and says various nice things about me? Thank you for your comment that I'm really worth watching. It's greatly appreciated. If you could not drop your links into the chat, that would also be appreciated. Next question. So that was Doge hitting 74 cents. Next is going to be XRP. What was the XRP all-time high? Did XRP hit $6? True or false? Did XRP hit $6? And we made a video about XRP before the court case finished. I'll save you the trouble of watching it. We predicted that it would get to $1 to $1.50 if they won the court case. And it wouldn't get much higher than that because it's not part of the bull run. We hit 94 cents and since then we've fallen away. So I wasn't too far away with my crystal ball prediction. Other people were predicting $3, $5, $10, which was never going to happen. Did XRP hit $6, true or false, for its all-time high? This is actually quite close, this one. Expecting more of you to get this wrong than did. "70 correct answers." It's picking up. So the actual answer is false. XRP did not hit $6. Its all-time high was $3.80. You are going to see some people tell you that XRP is going to hit $80, $680. These are all not going to happen anytime soon. You have to understand XRP's market cap is already very large and we're at 50 cents. To get to $5 is a 10x on their existing market cap, which, go and have a look at the actual figures. So XRP at $5 would be about 250 billion, which would put it just over Ethereum at this moment in time. Don't forget, during the bull run, we're probably going to see, on average, maybe a 5 to 7x in the market. Maybe we get to 5 to 6 to 7 trillion, something around there. So we'll see a 5x in the market. Bitcoin might hit $110, $120, $20,000. XRP should do very well. So I could see a 250 billion market cap. When people give you the price of tokens, always remember, can SHIB hit $1? SHIB will never hit $1. I can say that right now. SHIB is never going to hit $1. Never in a million years. For SHIB to hit $1 at this moment in time, it would need a market cap of $22.4 trillion, which means SHIB would need to be 23 times larger than the entire crypto market put together. So it will never hit $1. Even with a burn mechanism, they're going to have to burn 98% of the supply or 95% of the supply. Never going to happen. The best you could hope for is maybe taking it down to, maybe taking 2 zeros off is the best you're going to look for at SHIB. I don't think it'll ever hit $1. I think what influencers will do is they'll try and sell their videos for you to watch based on those kind of comments. So their comments will be Dogecoin to $10, SHIB to $1, Bitcoin to $1 million, Ethereum to $500,000. They'll give you a really outlandish price to get you to watch their video. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy a what's the word? A clickbaity headline like the rest of them, but they're just never going to come true. There's no universe where SHIB goes to $1. But it will probably lose a few zeros. So it will go up from here, as all active cryptocurrencies will go up from here. What you also have to remember, I'm going to drop this question first though, otherwise we'll be here all day. So the next question is BNB. The all-time high of BNB is $690. Is that true or false? Was the all-time high of BNB $690? But true or false? So, all I'm going to say to you is, 4 years ago, we had less Matic, less Litecoin, less Bitcoin, less Dogecoin in circulation than we do today. So, when you look at price predictions for the end of the next bull run, you have to take into account how many Cardano were in circulation 4 years ago and how many are in circulation today, because you need to factor that into what the next all-time high is going to be. If you have a coin with a 15% inflation rate, for argument's sake, you have 150% of that token in circulation today than you had 4 years ago. So for every 100 tokens that existed 4 years ago, there are 150 today. You need to take that into account when you're working out what you think those tokens are going to get to. Hello Jessica, welcome back. The box has disappeared off my screen. I don't even know if the box is finished. Anyway, yeah, Sonder, I don't see it either. The box has disappeared. Did anybody get the box? Because I dropped something because people were saying true and false. Okay, well, I think the box dropped for most people, but not everybody. If the box doesn't drop, or you didn't see it, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to restart the app. I'm not going to ask the question for the next 30 seconds. Restart your app like I'm going to do, and then hopefully the questions will start to appear, because that didn't appear for me. But I will tell you the answer. BNB's all-time high was $690. And if you look at what some all-time highs are of other tokens, and you look at the all-time high of BNB is what are that, $214, $210. But BNB hasn't fallen anywhere near as much as other tokens, and there are several reasons for that. One of which is, of course, that BNB has a burn mechanism. So BNB is deflationary, whereas Dogecoin is inflationary. So in an ideal world, if you were to get back to the all-time high market cap of BNB and Dogecoin, the BNB price per coin would be higher than its previous all-time high, whereas Dogecoin's would be lower. If you don't understand what I've just said, let me know in chat and I'll try and explain it again. The reason that Dogecoin's all-time high is... the reason that Dogecoin would not have a higher price than its previous all-time high is there are more tokens than there were 4 years ago, whereas there's less BNB in circulation than there was 4 years ago. Next question. Let's hope this one appears. This is to do with Litecoin. Litecoin is like Marmite. And if you don't know what Marmite is, it's something that people absolutely detest or absolutely love. So, the Litecoin all-time high, was that $500? It is so noisy outside today. I like I'm in a bus station. Litecoin's all-time high, was it $500? I'll give you an example. So let's say there's 100 tokens and they were worth $1 4 years ago. That's a market cap of $100. If there's only 95 of those tokens or 90 of those tokens left 4 years later and it goes back to $100 in market cap, each token won't be worth $1 anymore, it'll be worth $1.10 if it had the same market cap. If there's 100 tokens for Dogecoin, for example, 4 years ago, and there's 200 Dogecoin tokens today, and the market cap goes back to $100, those Dogecoin each would be worth 50 cents. So the inflation in the number of tokens that circulate devalues each token, the same way that the American dollar is devaluing by printing itself every year. I think we got 57 correct answers then. Peaky Blinder won, Erion won, Bruh, Tariq, Siobhan, Norbit, Tips, I think, Irvine, Beryl, Queen, welcome back Jessica, Wabbit's here. I'm going to keep reading out Wabbit's name because I like saying the word Wabbit. Sufyan, Kalumsha, Andy, Eagle wins, Adil, congratulations, you are all winners. Yeah, you got a box. Thank you. I'm glad you got the box. Now go and buy yourself a nice small bag of carrots. Next question. 30, we're doing alright for time. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes left. So we've got time for these questions and then the housekeeping. Okay, Cardano. The Cardano all-time high. Did it reach $6? Did the Cardano, sorry not Cardano, did the ADA price reach $6 in the last bull run? BTTC, I did some TA on in our Telegram group, which Bruh Seriously has been dropping throughout the stream. So if you see Bruh Seriously, actually that's the point. I'm going to try something, Bruh Seriously. I'm going to try and make you an admin. I have no idea what that does. It could make the stream explode. It could make you take over the channel. I don't know how it works, but we're going to try it. Did Cardano hit $6 in the last bull run? True or false? I've put the wrong flaming answer in. You've got it right anyway. Sorry, you've all got the Oh, it's so hot. I'm getting the answers wrong myself. Right. Cardano didn't hit $6. It got to $3.10. I've put true in. It doesn't matter because 87 of you got it right. So congratulations on getting it right, but it didn't hit $6. It hit $3.10. It's too hot. If you could see me now, I'm like that meme. You know the guy that's got sweat running down his face? That's what I look like. I am not a pretty sight. Who has won that I've not read out? Limpatudo, congratulations to Joelski. Eagle Wings, Tantan, congratulations. Now, how do I... Let's see if I can... There we go. Let's see if I can make Bruh Seriously an admin. Can I make you an admin? There's going to be a way to make Bruh Seriously... Sorry, I got cut off because I stupidly gave the wrong answer and question. How do I make Bruh Seriously an admin? Alright, so on Telegram, in fact, I'll bring it up on TradingView in the background while we do the next. We'll do the next question after I bring this up. Right, I think, and I said in chat yesterday, I think BTTC could be the first coin to ever go to a negative number, which is mathematically impossible. Now, was it this one that I did the chart on? I'm going to ask the next question in a minute. Did I draw a chart on this? Sure, I drew it. There we go. Okay. Right. There is nothing here that gives me any level of confidence in BTTC. It is just in a I mean, it's just. I mean, there's 0, so I don't know how we make it go any lower. It just bounced like that off the floor. Dead cat bounce. I don't know. I mean, ever since this chart, which goes back a year, so that's June 2022. I mean, it's just been descending. I don't know what the tokenomics are of BTTC, but I wouldn't follow it at all. Now, I don't know how to make somebody an admin, and that's what I wanted to try. If I press manage, it doesn't let me manage. So I can't do it. Maybe I can't do it on my phone. Right, next question. This time I'm going to make sure I ask the right question. I hope that answers your question, Andy. I just don't see anything in that chart that shows any hope for BTTC. I mean, it could have huge emissions for all I know. Right, let me make sure I type this in correctly. This is to do with Chainlink. Is Chainlink's all-time high $53? Is that true or false? Chainlink's all-time high, was it $53? True or false? I'm going to drop some links now into chat. Well, you all answer that correctly. We've run out of time as well. Normally we ask a few more questions, but we've done those 8 and we are at 20 past. So, run out of time. So I'm going to wait for this to finish, and then, oh, there's me talking again in the background. Lovely. Okay. I'll wait for you to finish and then drop the links. So for those of you that are new here, there we go. Okay. All of the links to everything we do is under every stream. So you've got our YouTube, website, Twitter, Telegram and email. 86 of you got that right. Congratulations. Praveen, well done. Jen McCoy. Vitalik, hello. Paulina, not seen you for a while. Well done. Leandro, congratulations. You are all winners. Eagle Wings is in there somewhere. Callumshire, Andy. OKKO, Lolo, well done all of you. So what we're going to do is we are going to send you some links. So we need we need you to follow us on Binance, and we need you to follow us on YouTube, because we are almost monetized on YouTube. As you can see, there's YouTube. We're nearly monetized. That will happen in probably a few weeks time. On Binance, we want to try and get to 100,000 by the end of the year. We're on 43,500 now. If you could follow us on YouTube and follow us on Binance, that would be greatly appreciated. And then the final thing, The final thing is, if you want to join the VIP Crypto Club, come over to Telegram and the links are on there. We've got an airdrop section, so you can go and claim free crypto. We have Binance codes you can claim, have a chat area, and we have our giveaway area. So all we want you to do is join us on Binance, join us on YouTube, join us on Telegram. That's it. We've run out of time. Can't talk to you about the VIP Crypto Club, but I will do that tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow at the same time. If you look here, 11 o'clock tomorrow, I will be streaming. Set a reminder, give us a follow, do the usual things. We'll be then back on Thursday after that, and I will be joined by the one and only Mr. Hollywood himself. Brogan will be joining me. We'll be in the office on Thursday, in the air-conditioned office. We'll be doing TA, probably on Cardano or something like that. And we do a different show on a Thursday than we do when it's just me, because we have more people, more hands, more time. So that's it. What I do now is I drop a box, I put the stream onto a countdown, and I will see you all tomorrow. A big thank you to the regulars. A big thank you to Bruce Seriously, who is constantly pasting our links. It's greatly appreciated. I'm going to drop a comment to win now for 10 minutes, or claim that. Second. So once this is dropped, this will be there for 10 minutes. Plenty of time to claim it. I leave the stream running for 10 minutes. We've gone over. I like to be finished by past. So we're going to go over a little bit. That's fine. So there you go. Elian, nice to see you again. Thank you for coming. Khan, nice of you to come and join us. Remember, BNB will never be the answer to anything. Right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to give us a follow. I'll see you on Telegram if you've got any questions. And that's it from me. I'll see you in the morning.